Good morning, everybody. Been a while since we've done this thing live. This is a grumpy old guy gaming. A little under the weather. Not terribly sick, but certainly not well. Seem to have got a little bit of a sinus thing. Had a nasty chill yesterday. So you will have to pardon me if I'm not sounding, my typical droning self. I'm a little extra nasal. But I thought I'd come on and do some Skyrim stuff here. Been my plan for a few days now, and A Gogg, as you can see, is up to level 25. That number is a bit deceiving. I've actually got a couple levels saved up. We're getting close to 100 destruction, so looking forward to that. Just outside of Windhelm here. That is one thing I'm going to have to do for this character pretty soon, is get a horse. Everything feels rather responsive today, so it's good to know the computer is behaving. Always a big fan of collecting alchemical ingredients whenever possible. Here's some wolves. Don't see them, just hear them. Make sure we have... Okay, we are set on incinerate. There's one. If you remember, we got ourselves a Ring of the Eternal, which practically gives us everything we want for free, and I do believe that was the sweet, sweet sound of 100 destruction. Goat horns, always useful for the home. Don't think we'll get much more than pelts off the ice wolves. That is not where I'm going today. Let's go ahead and hit the level ups. As you can see, mana, not a big concern of ours at this point. Let's go ahead. Get our stamina up to 200. Get our health up to 300. Oh, what the heck. Turns out we got the whole way to 29. Got a few perks banked. We're going to use those when we get into enchanting and smithing. Right now, just want to make sure we get our half off for master level spells. What we're going to be doing today is going after the master level destruction spells. So let's go to the map, go back to the college, and talk to Feralda. Should be combat free here, so we'll switch back to third person. Just how I prefer to play the game. And now we get a nifty book. So the Power of the Elements book, for those who haven't done it, needs to be taken to specific areas. That is going to be given to you in a sort of poem. And you have to cast a spell of the appropriate element at the pedestal while the book's on it. First one I remember, in fact, it's one I stumbled into in this playthrough without really wanting to get there at the time. It's the Windward Ruins. I did, in fact, do this the other day. And then dummy me forgot to drop down a save and got glitched through a wall. But I figured this is the kind of thing that might be fun to do on a live stream, so here we go. Can't remember if I looted this chest. Yep. I think a random fugitive came up to me first time I did this on this file. There's the Power of the Elements. We're actually going to go into magic here. Hit our base level Flames spell. There we go. That little burst there means that we're good. We can go ahead and pick up the Power of the Elements, and when we look back at the book, it's got a new page in it. Telling us Under the Greybeard's Morning Shadow. Okay, this one's near Riverwood. Narn's hairy throat doth scrape the sky. God, I love this. I love this book. I really do. Down here. There we are. We want to get to North Skybound Watch. I uncovered South Skybound Watch. Before I forget. Let's stick with Incinerate. Fire is fun. We don't want to head up the tower here. We actually want to go in through the pass, because the pass is going to take us to the Northwatch. It is worth noting that this is a dungeon, and like all other dungeons, you're going to run into hostile NPCs. Also going to run into some hanging moss, which is fantastic for us. There we are. Drop down. That was easy enough. So that's 3 for 3 on the bandits. Now it's time to use an exploit that I had never seen before the other day, and the channel The Spiffing Brit did a video on it, which is fantastic. Going to switch my headgear from the Copper and Moonstone crown to the Ethereal crown, and that'll allow me to reactivate the Ritual Stone and get some new friends. So as you can see, all these bandits are now with me. And don't they sound ecstatic? Sitting there doing the zombie moan. Open the door. There's our spider. Has no problem taking out the bandits. To their credit, though, only one of them falls, and they manage to take down the spider with only one spell from us. So we'll just reset the thing and get ourselves a frostbite spider as well. Unlike most necromancy spells, this isn't going to consume the corpses. And we just have infinite minions, as long as we care to keep them around. A little bit of lock picking here. Battle of Red Mountain. That is a skill tome. We've already seen it, but we know it'll sell well. More bandits. And once again, we managed to save the day. The spider seems to not be able to get out of the door there. Let's go ahead and use our brains a little and take the money off of our friends. And then once again, just keep reactivating. And now this bandit is mine. This gets us up in the North Skybound Watch. I keep wanting to force shout there. All right. That battle is done. Actually took a little bit of damage there. Got his gold. Time to pick up the gold from the bandits we'd dropped at the beginning of the dungeon. Since I was in such a hurry to pull off the trick, I didn't think to actually loot the corpses. The ritual stone only lasts for about 3 minutes, so these two will be dropping momentarily. In the meantime, I guess we can come in. find our way to the pedestal up here. Right now I'm confused as to where the pedestal is. Yes, I swear I just did this the other day. Book over here. Don't think I noticed that before. Yellow book of riddles. Already got about 3 of those. Okay, so that's markers. So it's got to be somewhere here in the thing proper. And I'm going to kick myself when I see it, because it's probably sticking out. And I just haven't noticed. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's at the end of that bridge thing. Got this little overlook here. This is where we want to place it down. Actually, I never did read what spell I have to do here. Gild this stand with frost. Okay. There we are. That takes us to our last clue, and by default, last element. Over western river waters by Karth bounded north and south. Okay. This one is by Karth Waston. I typically don't do a whole ton by the reach, so this is going to be a bit of a trek for us. Again, you'll have to just bear with me on the voice thing. Doing the best I can as it just happens. Always tend to catch a chill or a bit of a cold every time I plan on going live anymore. I'm going to head due south here at night. Really want to switch off Frostbite. That's not going to do much for us. Though I do like Icy Spear. I think we'll go Icy Spear. Just fun to see it go through enemies. See some mud crabs down there. Take our shot. Miss. There we go. Love the long distance mud crab hunt. That's the one I was looking for. Get that good old cutscene kill. See it tracking the whole way. That is great. Even found out there's an urn route down there thanks to the tracking camera. Do the old Skyrim ledge walk. Mud crabs out this way seem to be hardier, giving you 2 chitons. And of course I hear the urn root, so go over and grab this glowing sucker while it's chiming away. Not sad at all that I grabbed it from underwater. Gonna head up here. Apparently there is a second urn root in that area. Just trying to get over that ledge there. Kind of thing we'd be over in a jiffy with a horse. Come on. One more. There we are. Just past that dead tree. Now we're hanging on to the ledge. Huh. Definitely isn't the spot I took last time. Last time I kind of drifted and found a spot that took me right to the ruins. Yeah, right up top there is where I want to be. Come on. I want to get vertical here. We're not getting vertical. Dangerous part of ledge walking. Chose the wrong ledge. As you can see, we got vertically south in a hurry. We're lucky that we didn't fall and take damage or die. Which right now, in all fairness, is about the only risk we're taking in this game. There we are. And there a saber cat is. Like the saber cat, got the eye of saber cat, which makes all the sense in the world if you see where that ice spike came out. Even picked up a little gold. What the heck? Always wanted a pet cat for a little while. Just like that, its wounds are healed. It gets its eye back even. And now it's ready to work with us. Which is great, because like any good ruins, we got bandits here. Say hello. Should wake the rest of them up. Wow. I just want to point out that was full-on casting Thunderbolt at us, and then stopped to bring out like a steel dagger. Skyrim NPC logic. Now, once again, not mad. They were just doing their jobs. That said, I could certainly use them for other jobs. And I miss my cat, so let's go ahead, get some new lookouts. And there's our pedestal. We already know by process of elimination, we got to use thunder magic here. Grab Power of the Elements. Let's read the book. And we learned Firestorm. As you can see, we've got our 3 clues. And then a nice little poem by the Archmage Shalador himself, talking about elemental magic being wielded. And how he didn't really think much of his mentor, which is valid, I guess. Now we are going to go into the destruction magic, get rid of Incinerate, and grab ourselves Firestorm. Which, not for nothing, does something a little to this effect. Oh, doesn't do anything to that effect. Let's go ahead and equip it. Get a bit of a wind up. Our cat came nearby to see what goes on. See it good and charged. Hear the bandits in the background. Big old fiery explosion. Bandit outlaw survived. Must have just run in. Fortunately, not a big deal. Because we can now just do this over and over again. And as you noticed, the spell cost us a grand total of $3.99 to cast. Mana not an issue right now. Or ever again. Don't think there's really a random encounter for us to run into, so there's little to do now. But go back to the college and buy the other two, because, the first one's unlocked by doing weird things to pedestals with an old book. And then Feralda just gets the other two. I guess it works. Going to run back quickly to the Hall of Countenance. By that I mean get stuck on the well. Oh, Arniel, nothing you do is that important. Poor guy. It's a pretty good guess. I would promote Mirabelle to Archmage if I could. So we want Blizzard. And we want Lightning Storm. Going into the books here. Favorite those. Get rid of these just for the sake of cleaning up. And now we've got our lovely little spells. They're all dual wield spells, so it actually saves me a little bit of time clicking on dual wield. Now, if I'm not mistaken, we should be due for a random dragon encounter. Just going to chill around the college here, see if it procs. Nope, doesn't look like we're going to get that lucky this time. Last time, literally stepping out after buying those spells, the dragon flew down. So let's see if I can't get into a little bit of trouble to show this off. Now, there are limitations to the ritual stone. For instance, it's obviously not going to pick up dragons. It's not going to pick up anything the game recognizes as over level 75. So chances are you're not getting your own pet Alduin or Mirac. Also, it doesn't work on horses, which is a thing. Yeah, I've got like a 1 gold bounty in Winterhold. I think I accidentally stole something just by clicking things randomly. Just kind of want to show off Lightning Storm in particular, because Lightning Storm has a fantastic little thing. Let's go to some place I know I can run into enemies. Labyrinthian. I've yet to clear this far into the Mages Guild quest. Pretty sure I just ran into it randomly. Do note is needed for the quest, because of course it is. Yeah, there should be a frost troll right over here. Not in there. Oh. Hello. Okay. This could be fun. Don't think I've ever fought a dragon inside Labyrinthian. Yeah, as you can see, we have endless power. This is effectively Goku's Kamehameha at this point. Just charge it up as much as we need. Okay, there's our frost troll. Finally woke up. And when you kill anything with lightning storm, it turns into a pile of ash. Which is fun. It's certainly fine, keeps the screen clean. But that's not really what we want out of this. So let's go ahead. Firestorm. And as the flames are just dying off of our freshly killed, I mean freshly killed troll, didn't even harvest the fat. Just go ahead and resurrect it and get ourselves a friend. Such a well-behaved, decent fellow, too. Thought I could clear that gap. So anyway, this has just been a little check-in with A Gogg. Show off some fun things in Skyrim. That was the plan for this, and just never got to that point. That's our frost troll, which means this one is also our frost troll. Apparently there was a second one just sort of chilling out there. So we got two, and disintegrated a third. I feel like this is a good place to wrap it up. Guys, this has been a grumpy old guy gaming. I apologize, this was sort of impromptu and on the shorter side, but we did get to do the stuff. And we did actually get the legendary spells here today. So I'm going to go and save, because that's the thing I usually forget. Hope you all are doing well out there, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And you take care. We'll see you around.